make every effort to depopulate the planet, close quote. There is pressure in the system to go towards that. We should do everything possible to carry that out. I mean, these people are totalitarians, and when you look at Obama, I mean, I was a big critic of Bush, but my goodness, light speed opening the borders outside of law, light speed going after guns outside of law, light speed shutting down the power plants outside of law, light speed putting us under the UN, illegal treaties, and then, like you said, totalitarian treaties that take Congress's authority. This is classical usurping happening, but as long as they dress it up as trendy, it seems to be okay with a politically ignorant public. But there's still a larger minority becoming more and more aware, and as history's shown, Dr. Corsi, if a large minority won't go along, no amount of tyranny can force it. What do you see in your crystal ball for the future of the confrontation by free humanity, true liberals, true Renaissance people versus the totalitarian leftist?
Well, don't give up the Second Amendment. That's number one. And number two is that, you know, the middle class is being destroyed. Totalitarian governments push everything to the top. There's going to be a wealthy class, the ruling class at the top, and everybody else who are serfs, slaves. And that's where the left, that's where all of this globalism ends up. The George Soroses are not going to suffer. He'll have, you know, not 1 billion. Next we'll be having trillionaires instead of billionaires. Concentration of wealth under Obama is growing. But also don't get confused to think that the Democrats and Republicans are two separate parties. You know, you've got an extension of the same kinds of principles that George W. Bush was pursuing, open borders, etc., just at a much rapid pace under Obama. And Obama was, you know, outright trained as a communist. Obama was raised as a Muslim. Obama is solidly in with the globalist agenda. And also don't get confused that he's for the people. He's done nothing for African Americans. He's done a lot for Wall Street. Concentration of wealth.
Now, wait a minute. He did double their unemployment. I mean, that was, and put more of them in prison. So that's a nice thing to do.
Yes, that's right. But nothing positive. All the rhetoric, the communist rhetoric is just a rhetoric of control. It's a rhetoric of serfdom. It's now been introduced again under the Saul Alinsky and Cloward pivot of Obama because the people were conditioned to be able, propaganda-wise, you know, to utilize the racist theme. Hillary Clinton wins, it'll be the sexist theme. We're going to have another centrist Republican candidate on Jeb Bush being advanced. You know, and again, these leftist and rightist politicians are basically the two sides of the same coin.
Sure, who do you like, Ted Cruz or Rand Paul more?
I like them both. And either one of them would be worth supporting. And I hope that the two of them continue to advance and hope the two of them continue to,
sure.
You know, they're going to have to fight the media. They're going to have to fight for campaign contributions. They're going to have to fight.
And I think they should own the fact that they're libertarian constitutionalists and not be ashamed of it.
They should outright own it, and they should proclaim it and argue for it. And they're going to have grassroots support, though, because they will be shut out from by the Karl Roves, from the Republican established money, which will go to the Jeb Bush.
Well, that's why you got to support them. The establishment's attacking them. It's a no-brainer. Dr. Corsi, thank you for all the time. WND.com. Look forward to speaking to you again soon.
My great pleasure. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you. What a smart guy on so many subjects. We'll be back with a news blitz straight ahead. I got a ton of it. And we'll play that UN clip calling for population reduction.